Hey, what's up, everybody? Let me make my head really big here. Not that it's not large enough as is. Google Meet just dropped some new updates last couple of weeks. You may have gotten them. You may have not. We'll get to that in a little bit. Teachers were asking for things like, Brian, I need more control. Give me the control. So here's the buff nugget. We're looking at some of the new updates. Let me join a meeting real quick in Google Meet. Let's see here. The first thing we're going to look at is blurred backgrounds. So let's join a meeting. I think we may have blown it up. No, there it is. It's coming. By the way, I'm doing two cameras at once. It's wild. It's just a lot of Brian. Right here, there's a new button. And by the way, this is getting rolled out at different paces across the country, across the world. You may not see that. So I'm going to click. It's already on the background blur. You can turn it off. You can see all my amazing fun posters back there. But here's the situation. This isn't necessarily about teachers wanting to blur their background. This is about students who are at home, and their background maybe isn't as neat or as aesthetically pleasing. Maybe there's like people walking around in their underwear. Blur that background. And we're trying to show our students how to do that. So that's kind of what that's for. And let's join the meeting. We'll show you a couple other things. That looks good. Let me get rid of these controls here. Right here on the bottom left, there's host controls. You get the control. Let's look at some of the ones right here. Quick access. So this is by default turned on. Zoom calls this a waiting room. So if it's on, that means if they have the link, they can get in. And maybe that's totally cool. It's safe in your environment. But if you want that extra level of protection, you can just approve people as they come on. Okay. They have to ask to join. That's the phrase there. Share their screen, like Brian. This isn't a share screen day. We're not doing that. This is not show and tell. Send chat messages. I don't want to hear. I don't want anything. No students talking to me today. Okay. But if you want them to talk to you and share things, you can turn those back on during the meeting. Let's look at a couple of other things that people ask for. If you click the bottom three dots, you can turn off the background blur. The background blur. Okay. You can turn that off. You can also change the layout. This is what people really wanted. They were like, you could get a Chrome extension to do this. Now it's built in. Say, Brian, I want up to 49 faces to be seen in my live video session. So you got that. Some other options there. Don't forget, if you are video conferencing a lot, I highly suggest you get two screens. So one, I'm on a laptop right now. I have another one over here you can't see. It's very helpful. I was just on Facebook Marketplace. There's people selling them like $20, $30, depending where you live. Like even those Big Daddy ones. I mean, just make sure you got the right connections. If it's VGA or HD, reach out to your tech department if you need some you need some help. Like, what should I get to work at home? If they're not providing that. One more big tip: if you're not seeing these features, that means it is either not rolled out yet to your district, or your district has yet to hit the magic button. And so this might be a great opportunity to give some milk and cookies to those wonderful people at the technology department, your district level, school level people too, and just let them know you appreciate them and you would appreciate some host controls, right? Hey, you got to love those people. Love them, love them, love them. Be nice, all right? Hey guys, Buff Nuggets is out. Guess I could turn that off. Turn this off too, Brian.